Cowabunga, dude. Check this out. This is the PCS statue from Sideshow for the Last Ronin Supreme Edition. So he's going to have his little ghost brothers behind him. This thing is massive. They don't call it deluxe, it's the Supreme Edition. It's limited to 1,000 pieces. 2 real big, heavy boxes that you can't even see me behind over here. So instead of talking, let's start assembling. We start out with the 2 inner styrofoam boxes you see here, and they're protected with a PCS strap to keep them closed really nice and tight. Here is what the top layer looks like. The one with the ghost boys over there is just 1 layer. This other box has 2 layers. And here's that second layer. It holds the base and Mikey and a few of the weapons. So let's start putting this boy together. Always start with the base. And there's always information on the bottom of these. And this one, as you can see, is the Supreme Edition, limited, number 240 out of 1,000 total made. This base is just got so much detail with the brickwork, the acrylic translucent, I guess, ooze in the sewer popping out there. It's just beautiful. We have Mikey here wearing his full-on stealth ninja suit. Lots of great detail on the texturing for the leather and the padding. He's got all his little pouches here, sandals, ninja sandals. Got his weapons around the back there. A couple nunchucks, that is his preferred weapon. There's places here where you're going to connect to other weapons. And here's the peg that we connect him to the base with. It's a real simple fit that goes in, the peg goes in a hole, and boom, Mikey is there. The Supreme Edition comes with 2 sets of arms, 1 sleeved, 1 unsleeved. This, of course, is the unsleeved. It's got a spot to hold a weapon here. There's the magnetic peg where it's going to go into. I don't know if you can read this, but it does have a marking. You know that you have L1, L2, or L1, L2, and R1, R2. This fits right in. There's the right arm is marked with the R, the R1. So you know which set. You can mix and match the sets too if you wanted, but they are marked as a set, and they are magnetic. They just pop right in there. You'll feel the little magnetic click, and then you're set. As long as you line it up right, it'll be set. Personally, I prefer the sleeved arms, so we're going to put those on for the display. Here he is with his right arm holding the sai, Raph's sai. So pop that right in there. Boom, click, it's good. Here's the left. The left is going to be open so that you can place a weapon into it. There you go. There's the marking again. That's the left 2. That's the second set. That is the left arm. Line it up. Pop. Click. It's ready. Next, I'm going to move on to his ghost brothers. You got Raph, Donatello, and Leonardo there. This thing could be displayed as a statue by itself. They could actually be 2 separate statues. But with the Supreme Edition, you get them both. This one, there's no real magnetic connection. It's big enough. It's got its own base. You can just slide it up behind Michelangelo there in the sewer, push it into place, and you have the Supreme statue. Then we got their little bandanas here. Everything on this is actually numbered on the pieces, which I like. So you got the right bandana into the right head. You know, you had A, B, and C. For the bandanas, there's probably too small for you to read, but the letters are there, and they're also in the slots in the back of their head. So you make sure you get the right bandana onto the right turtle. We're going to move on to their right hands, and these also, if you look inside here, you'll see they're all marked also A, B, and C, so that we get them on the correct turtles. Spin this around, and they're A, B, and C. Slide them right in. They're magnetic. They'll hold really well. Really detailed, too, with all the wrappings and their armor. These guys are just amazingly detailed. PCS did a great job. And a great job on lettering and numbering all the pieces, too, so you don't have to search and guess where things go. There they are, all with their hands. They're all, you know, putting their hands on Mikey, giving him support. Then you've got this little wisp of ghost ectoplasm, I guess. It's numbered also. It's got a number 5. And if you look over here on the right knee, you'll see there's a spot for him.
doesn't look like it would hold very well, but these magnets are stronger than you think because there it is, defying gravity. It is just held on by a magnet. We have some sewer drain pipe, also numbered. So you just find the numbered slot for it. This might have been easier to put on before I put the Ghost Brothers in place, but we can do this. It just pops in there magnetized. There's another drain pipe piece over here. It's going to connect to that pipe and also to the wall. So the magnet on this one's on the bottom. It's right there in the middle, right here. That pipe is going to connect to the wall, to the base, and also to this other drain pipe. Really, really nice. We got this little spin wheel. This sticks on a pin. We're going to put it into place over here on the pipe. It's one of those open release valves. So we just stick it in there and it will spin freely. It's just a cool little additional accessory. Continuing with the oozy sludge of the sewer, this piece has a little magnet on it. It's where it's going to be draining out of the drain pipe hole over here. There's a little slot. It's going to connect to the base at the bottom into that magnetic slot there. So it looks like the sludge is just dripping out. Yeah. Some of the other accessories are the broken weapons from his fallen brothers. Here we've got the broken bow staff. And there's no real place to put them. You can just lay them around the base, wherever it looks best for you. Here's the actual full-length bow staff, unbroken, and that's what the little hole in his left hand is for. We can just place it right up in there. He's using not just his nunchucks, but his fallen brothers' weapons also. Here on the back, we have a bow staff and a sword scabbard. There's a little spot for it. Again, this would have been easier before I put the Ghost Brothers in place, but too late. They're there now. So we'll just work it in there. It's another magnetized little slot. Fits one way. There it is. Perfect. He's got a set of nunchucks that we can just set. I guess you could put those in his hand if you wanted as well, but I like the bow staff better. The handle of the longsword is going to go into the scabbard. It's just got a little peg and fits right in there. Perfect. Looks good. I like it. We've got a broken katana. We're going to sit down here with the other weapons. And along with the katana, we have Raph's sai. This one's unbroken. About really the only one besides the nunchucks that aren't broken.
There you see it all put together with the options that I chose. I like the sleeved arms more than the unsleeved arms. I'm really liking the acrylic for the sewer ooze. The nasty sewer stuff down here is kind of acrylic and transparent. You got some extra weapons for you to put, lay around. You can display them in different ways around the base. It's really nice the way that the Ghost Brothers are behind him. And you can display it without the Ghost Brothers. It's you don't have to have those on there. You can display it just with Mikey. But they add such a presence to this thing. And this thing is 23, almost 24 inches tall. It is about 18 inches wide, 20 inches deep. From the Last Ronin story, which if you read it, I believe it was a 5-parter. Dystopian future. Mikey's the only turtle that survived. The Foot Clan kind of did a takeover. Great story. You should read it if you haven't read it. This tells a lot of the story without you even knowing the story. He's going back for revenge, but you can, like I said, you can pose him with different weapons. With the sleeved arm, you get the bow staff, but he's also, you saw his back. He's got the sai. He's got the long sword, the katana. He's got the other bow staff. He's got a couple sets of nunchucks because that's his preferred weapon. And then, he's got the broken weapons from his fallen brothers down here. You can also, if you decide to display the unsleeved arm, you can use this weapon. We'll show that there. Then you just put it in. There you have it. Mixed media with this, because You got the acrylic for the ooze. You got polystone for the main parts. You know, the turtles, polystone. There's some I want to say plastic PVC pieces in here, mostly with the weapons. And yes, the weapons are sharp. I stuck myself with one of the sides when I was unpacking it. I didn't realize what was in the paper, and it popped through and stuck me. So it does, you know, they are pretty sturdy. The texture on his stealth ninja suit, you know, this isn't, these guys, there's the spirit turtles kind of wearing what they had on when they died in the story. No spoilers, that story's been out for a while. And, you know, Mikey's going to go get his revenge. He's wearing his stealth ninja suit. And, I mean, even the buckles, it looks so real. It looks like you can just reach out and unbuckle it, but you cannot. It is a beautiful, beautiful 1/4 scale PCS statue. A little pricey. It's $1,600, but it is limited to 1,000 pieces. This is the Supreme. If you want it not Supreme, basically just take the ghost away, and that's what it is without being Supreme. I can't recommend this one enough. I mean, this one's so nice. I'm thinking maybe I'll take it home for my personal collection. But I can't tell my wife how much it cost. Yeah, this is an amazing piece. There you have it, man. The Last Ronin statue from PCS, purchased through Sideshow. It's Mikey and his ghost brothers. Dystopian future, Last Ronin. Great story, read it. Even better statue. You know, it fits right in with that story. Like I said, it tells the story without reading it. If you liked this unboxing, and why wouldn't you? And you'd like to see more like it, and you should, subscribe to this channel. It helps us with our metrics tremendously. And it allows us to make videos like this for you guys for free. And until you see that next video, later nerds.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned